Welcome to Your Success Podcast. We give you actionable insight and stories behind real-life success wherever you go. Here are your hosts, Angelos and Mo.
Welcome to Your Success Podcast. I'm Mo.
And I'm Angelos.
Angelos, the day is here. Woo! Your Success, the book, is live.
I can't believe it. 8 long months of blood, sweat and tears have gone writing into this book. And please, everyone out there, please go to amazon.co.uk or amazon.com if you're listening in the US and get yourself a copy of Your Success by Angelos and Mo. And there's a special launch day offer.
Today only
at $4.99, and then tomorrow it will go out at its usual price of $12.97. So please, everyone, please support us. We really do value everyone's support on this one. And we truly believe that this book will help you achieve your success, whatever that means to you.
Absolutely. And if you are listening in the future, well, as the saying goes, you snooze and you lose. But you can still grab a copy from Amazon, and it's still incredible value for the amount of actionable content that's in there.
So, Mo, today we have a very manic day,
I know,
haven't we?
It's sort of scary, but exciting.
Yes, exciting, scary, yeah. So we've set up an HQ here. This is our CTU, if you're a fan of 24, here in Plymouth, which is going to be buzzing as we get the word out there that the book is well and truly released.
Absolutely.
So we've got 5 people in here to help us.
Yeah.
And
Not here yet.
They're the morning shift. We're the early riser shift.
That's
so
it. Yeah.
What time is it, Mo?
It's 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
4 o'clock.
We are dedicated to getting this book to #1 bestseller on Amazon. It's really important to us. And we'll tell you the reason why.
Go on.
It's because we want to interview the likes of Warren Buffett and Bill Gates and Oprah Winfrey, Richard Branson, all these amazing people. And if we say that it's just Angelos and Mo, they may say, "Oh, who are these guys?"
Well, no, they'd probably be like, "Whoa, get them in."
Yeah, right now. Clear my schedule. But if we say we're #1 best-selling authors, Angelos and Mo, that may help open up doors for us to interview these titans of industry. So it's really important that we get it out there.
But why do our listeners care about that?
Well, we will get amazing insights from these. Like I said, these are titans. These are not Mickey Mouse. These are well and truly amazing people. They've done so many great things. Genuine billionaires who not only have made amazing amounts of wealth, but they're also trying to change the world for the better.
Absolutely.
So it's very, very important that we do that. But also we genuinely believe that we will help inspire future entrepreneurs, future successful people from reading this book. The great thing with the book is that we give you lots of great theory.
What is book?
What, that one in... Yeah, that beautiful book that says Your Success, which includes a success toolkit.
Look at that, sneak peek. Let's get that on the camera. There it is.
If you slow that down, you may actually be able to read it.
Yeah, get yourself a free copy.
So the toolkit itself...
It's basically free. $4.99 is pretty much free, isn't it?
I mean, for the wisdom that you're going to get from this book is outstanding. I mean, like I was going to say, Mo, the toolkit, we give you lots of great theory in the book, but as we know, theory is just theory.
Yeah.
You might as well not know anything if you don't action it. So the whole point of the toolkit is to action that theory, and we give you real tangible steps on how you can deliver on all of the items there. So really, really excited about that.
Absolutely. So today we're going to be on Instagram, we're going to be on Facebook Live, we're going to be updating the world, how we're doing in terms of Amazon ranking. We do want as many people to get their hands on the book as possible because, like Angelos said, we truly believe it has the power to dramatically change people's lives.
Absolutely. So, Mo, we are going to use this episode to explain what the book is all about and, most importantly, why people need to buy it.
Yeah.
So we split this down into 4 sections. First section is collective wisdom from successful, credible people. So I think we calculated roughly people's ages that we've interviewed, and it's well and truly above 1,700 odd years. That's 1,700 odd years of collective wisdom from people who are successful, distilled down into this book. Can you give us some examples of some of the people that we've interviewed?
Yes. So we've had world record holders on the podcast.
David Thomas,
Yeah. We've had Mark Ormrod, who's a Royal Marine, triple amputee Royal Marine.
Absolute legend.
And now just inspirational guy, raising a lot of money for charity, competing in the Invictus Games, all that kind of stuff. We've had Hollywood actresses. Go on.
Also was on TV show Lorraine.
Yes, stole a mug from Lorraine. We've seen you, Mark. Hollywood actresses.
Indeed.
Yeah, Andrea. Leading business consultants. We've had personal development experts. And we even had a man who took on the tobacco industry and won.
And was sued for billions of dollars and won, and is doing some amazing stuff around the world, helping countries become smoke-free. So Dr. Jeffrey Wigand,
Really
subject of The Insider with Al Pacino and Russell Crowe. Amazing, amazing man. Sports people.
Yep.
So ex-rugby England captain.
Yep.
Really great to have Ollie Phillips
Ollie,
on as well. Millionaire entrepreneurs.
Quite a few, actually.
Yeah, we have.
And we say in the book, it's not about cash and it's not about money. It's an enabler to allow you to do other things. But it's inspirational to hear from people that have made it big and things like that. So.
Because success to everyone is completely different, right?
Yeah.
It's an infinite level of definitions of success. Yes, invariably money has to feature somewhere along the line because it does enable you to do X, Y, and Z, whether that's free up your time or start a business or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But it isn't just about money, and that's the important thing. It isn't a book about how to get rich. It's about how to lead a fulfilled, happy, successful life, and that's
100%.
much more important.
Yeah. So point number one of 4, collective wisdom from successful, credible people. That's why you need to get your hands on this book. As we've mentioned, really successful people, really credible, and they've shared in the book as well, on the podcast and also in the book, what their version of success is, what success means to them, and really, really interesting to see how that differs between people and what the common themes are as well.
Yeah, because some of them really quite personal, revealing, and we've asked 50 odd people, I think, just be featured in the book. That's not everyone that we've asked, but you see common themes appear, and we do summarise them, and we group them together.
So just the last thing on collective wisdom from successful, credible people, I think one of the real kind of insights is if you want to be successful and you have a reference point for someone that is successful or is doing the kind of things you want to do, one of the easiest ways to mirror that success is actually just to model what they're doing. And that means sort of copying what they're doing, or more copying the traits and the habits of what they're doing. So it's easy to look at in some areas of life where you see someone that's really fit and that's eating really healthily, and you think, okay, well, if I do that, then I can be the same as that. But I think on your success journey, if it's not about fitness, if it's about your career or giving back or whatever it is, if you can find people that are doing what you want to do, and model them and start to, what kind of decisions do they make? What are the small decisions each day that they make that mean that they're working towards their success? How can you model that?
Let's say, for example, Ollie Phillips, right?
Yeah.
England Rugby Sevens captain. If you model yourself on his training, his perseverance, his determination, his disciplined training, starting, I think it was ridiculous hours in the morning every single day. Yeah. That's the kind of level that you need to be at in order to achieve that level of success. And like you say, if you model yourself, if you copy these traits, these attributes, things like that, it will really help accelerate your journey to success.
100%. So number 2 is that the book is easy to digest. So it's not one of these really heavy books and you pick it up and you think, oh God, I can't get past the first 10 pages. What we've done is we've taken all of the content and all of the insight that we've got from the people that we've had on the podcast, from our own research, from our own experience, and we've put it all together, but then we've broken it down into what are the common themes and what are the 10 key traits of success. So the book takes you on a journey through those key traits, and also sort of starts with actually defining your own version of success, and then going through some of the different traits to how you would apply those as well.
And that's probably the most important chapter, chapters 1 and 2, simply defining what the success means to you, and not just following what the media or your parents or your friends and family expect from you. What truly does success mean to you? But we've looked at all of these traits in some detail with our previous insights into the previous podcasts that we did.
We've done the deep dive episodes for the past few weeks, and we've been going into some of the key traits and some of the sort of sub traits as well. Number 2, it's really easy to digest. It's a really easy read, and we're doing an audio version next year. We're going to release that, so that'll be really, really good as well. But just the book is going to be really, really easy to digest.
And there's some great comparisons and examples, and we've also looked at historical things as well, because we feel that we're in this modern advanced age, some of the issues and challenges we face today are exactly the same as what people faced 2,000-3,000 years ago. So what lessons can we learn from those guys that we can apply today?
Yeah, what things haven't changed and can we keep thinking about? Yeah, definitely. The third thing is that it's actionable insight. As you mentioned earlier, there's a success toolkit included. this really takes the learning from the book and the theory and says, well, how can we actually apply this in your day-to-day life? Like, what can I do today? What can I do this minute, this second? What can I do this afternoon, tonight, tomorrow to actually start to apply some of the theory? And that's, I think, the thing I'm most excited about is the toolkit as well.
We have each chapter has a section on action steps, and they're expanded within the toolkit, and the toolkit will give you some of the behind the scenes meanings behind why we're asking you to do these things. So it really is a complementary toolkit to the book, and it's free. All you need to do is just go on to yoursuccesspodcast.com/toolkit, and it's there. And we really genuinely feel that if you implement the stuff within the book, the theory, with the action, within the toolkit, then you really will be striving towards your success.
100%. It's got there's a lot of books out there, and a lot of them are just the theory. And this is we're really excited that this actually has the toolkit with it to be able to apply it. So you can learn some of the context from the book and then apply it with the toolkit. So really, really excited about that. And finally, the fourth thing, it's actually life-changing content. I think that's like one of the most exciting things about it, that even from the podcast that we've done and also from the feedback that we've had on early versions of the book that we've shared with sort of select group of peers for review, is some of the stuff in there is really life-changing. And even if you just applied a tiny bit of it, one or two things that you pick up, if you just take one or two things away and apply them, it would have a really positive impact on your life.
Yeah,
the whole thing together.
We've got 10 key traits here. If you apply even 2-3 of them, it will make a massive difference in your life. But imagine if you applied all of them.
I think even one. So if there's 10 key traits, and there's probably like 4 or 5 themes within each trait. I think if you applied one of the sub themes within a trait tomorrow versus today, you'd have a better outcome.
Yeah, I mean,
do you know what I mean?
Only today I was flicking through the book.
Or this book.
What, Your Success book? Yeah, on Amazon on release today. Yeah, absolutely. And it kept landing to overcoming fear and limiting beliefs, and just imagining what you could achieve if you had no fear. And it's like, even though we've written it, it's very true. And we still apply it to our own lives.
100%. I think I'm quite excited about that as well, and actually reading it in that format rather than just in the millions of times that we've read it and reread it and edited it and look for spelling and grammar and punctuation errors and stuff like that.
Of which we hope there are none.
Of which there wasn't ever any, obviously.
But we will be talking at a later date about the book writing process.
The process itself,
because we learned a shed load of stuff. It's been really, really difficult. And just on that note, very quickly, it has been a really enjoyable process. I hope you don't mind me saying, Mo, but we haven't had any crosswords. It hasn't been any tension between us. It's been a genuinely enjoyable experience working with you.
Yeah, it has.
And I think the two of us, we have two different views of the world, and we have combined those views and our experiences along with all of the other guys that we've interviewed, and I genuinely feel that we've got a great book here.
I completely agree.
But ultimately, it's the public that will decide.
Well, this is it.
We look forward to the reviews. Please be kind.
And so please remember, head to Amazon and now get your copy of Your Success. Just go to amazon.co.uk, amazon.com if you're in the US or around the world, and search Your Success. It'll be the one that looks like this. Exactly like that.
With the iceberg and blue cover and the one that says Includes Success Toolkit. If you can't find it, do a search for Angelos Sanders or Mo Hakir and you will definitely find us.
Absolutely. And we'll put the link in the show notes and all that kind of stuff. So, and if you have bought the book already, please let us know what you think once you've read it. And please leave us a review on Amazon. Reviews are really important to us. And also email us any feedback at hello@yoursuccesspodcast.com or get in touch on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
So thank you, everyone, for listening today. We feel that we've created a powerful book that will help inspire future generations. We really believe that. And like we said, even if you just implement just one small section of the book, we believe it will make a positive difference. So, like you said, Mo, please leave us any feedback on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc., etc. Thank you for listening to Your Success Podcast. Click subscribe, leave us a review, and we look forward to your comments on our Facebook page and YouTube channels. And don't forget to buy the book.
Buy the book.
Your Success
if you take
on Amazon.
One thing away from this episode, it's buy the book.
Buy the book. So brilliant. I've been Angelos.
And I've been Mo.
I'll see you again on the next exciting episode of Your Success Podcast.
Buy the book.
You have been listening to Your Success Podcast. Click subscribe for more incredible content. More details can be found at www.yoursuccesspodcast.com.